Well, it doesn't change too much. I mean, we heard a lot of the usual from the defense secretary there, talking about how successful the administration believes the war has been for the U.S. They will keep up the blockade until they see Iran sort of giving in some respect, or coming to the table for talks to end the war. And they talked a little bit more, Hegseth did, about how they think other allies and partners should be stepping up to get involved. Again, Hegseth claiming, as the president has before, that the U.S. doesn't need the Strait traffic to return to normal as much as perhaps European and Asian allies that should be getting in the game. So a little bit more of the talk that we've heard around trying to bully some other folks to get involved here and trying to reopen the Strait. But also, I think the prevailing theme here is one that we saw yesterday from the president in terms of not wanting to be rushed into ending the war. I mean, this is something where we see the sort of jawboning turning in another direction, whereas, we were all expecting that the first round of peace talks might herald some sort of breakthrough or some sort of thought that the U.S. at least would leave this conflict. Now Trump is trying to talk things into the other direction and saying we're not in any rush and you can't rush us to finish the job here. We want to do it right. So we're hearing a lot of mixed messaging on timeline from both sides, but so far no real prospects to see the two sides come to the table again soon.
Okay, so how do we interpret the headlines that Iran's top diplomat is heading to Pakistan, to Islamabad, this weekend?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because just before I sat down here, the foreign minister in question, the top diplomat Abbas, who was a part of the first round of talks, and who we've heard a little bit of a different tone from more recently, he just posted on social media that this tour that he's taking, which also includes visits to Oman and Russia, is mainly meant for bilateral matters and regional cooperation. So kind of not directly, but at least pouring some cold water on the speculation that his visit could include meetings with U.S. officials. And for the U.S. side, we have asked the White House. We have not heard back, but there are no signs as yet today that, J.D. Vance or anybody else might be headed out that way anytime soon.